as I make said this week it be a long week and Gucci and still UK mrantie so mo ntiase nim se na okokae no ntino je se ne de o mahoro na nkasa e wo TikTok enya asem kitwa and then the first time I make sure say obe subscribe to your channel no amaye and abusia na abrantie so mo kai Kofo bebre say agro no wodi any serious issue but kofo bi so for personal ene kofo bi atna TikTok live more than 12 good hours Emma boy no enye easy ama mu didi na time di na busua fo nyinara aba befrem abusua re yenhwa asema Gucci kai na yewia ya hwa TikTok fo
yeah me business questions paper yeah I bet take you Gucci I bet take you how many months and years now to be save 10,000 pounds ejuma wo work currently condition akoye who grounds no I bet take you how many months and years now bet be save 10,000 pounds yeah but your bill ni ade nyina ba who save as cano how many
10,000 pounds to take you it should take you more than 3 months to get 10,000 pounds it's scared down that one for sanka 3 months
to you no ejuma na wo ye na wo hwa and you say take you more than 3 months
no in UK if you haven't documents and you're hardworking it should take you 3 months to get 10,000 pounds.
Oh sir
yes hear me.
They will not pay you that amount and then guess what? Declare it to HMRC. That means say you are getting paid.
Posha, only say months ni employ ni video. Months ni ba Posha. Months ni call ni video.
And I make because this is a dangerous. They are all coming. And then what the Hanum say is going through the system. There is nothing going through the system. So the more babe can't assemble. Monye very careful how my moka assemble. Because no obitna honum. And you guys know, just know say you've got friends and family out here and then you've got a town for so up way so. So moko be no moka same way ya. It's a very dangerous place for yourself and it's a very dangerous place for the company that you work for. Because what you are saying no is so. And then when you do the maths, that 20-something hours.
I wish
if you do the maths, that 20-something pounds, no, it will not even accumulate to the money that you are making after taxes. It will not.
Posha, what you mami chance uncle maybe some questions. Now be bibi if free, right? Now maybe say or say or yes some or no can say or yeah 60-something hours. And I mean big class also yeah fan say 70 hours. Yeah, it is 70 hours no 40 hours no free 30 hours no. Now we say at wage man e fanya mem e fanya me Bro, be honest to yourself, say it can be possible.
So when you're self-employed, wait, make out your UK blogger. I'm going to use myself as an example. Do you get me? To say last year, say I was contracted. My contract, I was making about, let's say in a day.
Posha man be about say Kinsolo, I don't know how busy you are. You being a security man no security field no. Man be about say cancer. I don't know, sir. Kinsolo, you can come and
let me break this down because I need to get on the train and stuff. Into the one I was doing contract job like with the field that I work in. My contract job I was making 400 a day UK burger, 400 pounds a day, 495 a day. Now so no one do you know how much tax they were taking from me? Out of that 400, 40% tax. 40% tax went to the government. And stuff. Do you think, say, do the calculation at the end of the month, will I be earning that money? Now.
Posha
You can work and patch and person me bum kakra.
Pacho, me bo.
Of 3 to 500 pounds a day sitting on your backside.
Papa, we chum sisia. Kinsolo. Kinsolo.
Yes, I was.
Pacho, what am kakra?
Oh, yeah. Me shame crown, but meet me akasa.
All right, it's me more bim bim and I say, Ebia, and I'll say,
who explaining now also be some question me here.
Right. Mr. I work from what is here, no, say, or work our security section on more. Now, on any field now, you know, is really different. ABI different kakra see normal security guard. So care about money of people earning, let's say, £10,000 in 3 months. Now this man say, or ma different company be, but company you know, to me see, to me discuss 10,000 in 3 months. No, bro, how true is it?
Obet me, it depended hours our any the obet me, it depended.
All right. It's not I say, or say it's £23 per hour.
Yeah, obet me, I say yeah.
In 3 months, no.
Yeah, of course. Any probably receiving more than that. It depends.
So that means no say in that means in a month no, much minya be £7,000, and I say £8,000 in a month.
And I make us say depending the hours that he's doing. Any pay now you tuiano no. It is me say me 17 hours. Me 17 hours a day. And if you compare me, sikana on you tuiano na me 17 hours and now 15 hours now. Ebi oha me na week me 90 hours now ni sikana work calculate the asset. Say ubinya says kano.
Bro, juma fa umemu anase cash hand juma.
Juma fa pay.
Bro, have you talk of the tax? I don't even know how much you're gonna earn in that same month. No, now you sika net one can free after the tax. No, you understand what I'm saying? So now no, Kinsolo, yeah, funny say normal way in a way no, let's say 40 hours, right? It's 40 hours. In terms of say what we
yeah, 45 hours. Yeah, I do mean so
okay, all right, Gucci about say.
Nkrofo bebre betimi am say I say ye nuana asem bia okoka no
good morning me chacha munya Solomon me da say pese me kan kakra me si form
Gucci untu kakra
azai
tu kakra
me ko life so nza me say kasa o life so what I say we ask me sanity your differences between everyone what I say we say right now no where then what's your life what I say some will be then what point I don't know any of there's what point but some will be boy juma or point juma was say then boy juma for and you can so boy juma yes car yeah juma anything yeah juma anything you can make money because juma me no how me have nap 4 hours 3 hours it's between juma within 24 hours the whole day what I say Anna, you cut the quote according to your size, and then the Biana who are auto. Another show to so save £10,000 in 3 months. It is possible. If you work with it, you could do £25 per hour. Maybe they could £30. Until it depending Juma when oh yeah, and it depending time I'll call a Juma. So because of security, it's me a Juma any more than 6,000. Me £6,000 a month. My bills be because be £2,000. My day 4,000 my saving. 4 times 6, 12,000. That's 10,000 for mechanic. My boss, kasa. Next month or 2 penny after taxing.
Hold on, Miba. Are you working as a self-employed? And I say you're working under.
I'm working under a company.
All right. So with your interview with DJ Nyame, right? You said you're a carer.
Oh yeah.
All right. You being a carer, who you do for me boy?
Yeah, me for yeah.
All right. So in the month, no, like we was saying.
The first job. I mean, you know, in the month I don't come me more than 300 hours. I know fetch me £4,000.
Only 300 hours in a month.
Yeah. Let's say it's a better I say.
Meba, bro. Hold on.
Maybe 1 minute to watch a cramiko.
Meba. Also, you get 300 hours in a month.
Yeah, more than that, maybe. That's maybe had there. We are net pay. The net pay nini. Net pay. 3,000. What I say? We need first job 3,600. The second job should be more than that.
No, bro. You are showing us proof, right? You are showing us proof, which is far better. Now, what was kind of check the main call? One the other change is at 3,000 something, right? That is your first job, me boy.
Yeah.
In a day, which me it's never say full time now, 12-hour shift, me boy. And I say 8-hour shift.
It's me 1 week to us. Me that house 1 week. Me full one and no me anopa no me that ho. Sa anko full 1 week.
Brought me back. And I may say also we have 2 jobs. Say 3 jobs. In terms of say in if I say what you ejuma we now upon. What you ejuma we now upon. How many hours left for you? So that means the who ni paduano onda.
Bro, me sleep in. Seka sleeping as what I say. My my day, my sad da. Ni hours near day. Air count. Yes, it's between 3 before that me adwuma Dubai. Me adwuma 365 days. Dubai, obi am say Dubai for adwuma. E din che adwuma bi owi ase. Me adwuma 365 days the whole year. Me ba UK adwuma na fu. Between adwuma 1 month continuously without off. We so be on me bia. Bro, I don't talk much. 300 hours natural.
Gucci me person me can sem show.
Yeah, more adwuma.
No, wait. Me do better can person me can sem show. Bro, yeah na here we UK ati da me can show, right? Me muda. We actually know and I'm me here life we are found because of in UK. Bro, sometimes wrong. Right now, I feel say the banter now man for canal the colors bro, it's not needed. Right? I know say colors maybe attack you first, but bro, I'm telling you the truth, say jai. The money that you are earning is your own money. Obi are the one kuntokwa.
No, also it's an interview.
Now,
I'm saying
on the interview now, you know. Nyama be I don't know say I grown and I say I grow be now and that's why it's serious. Because instead maybe no. Sorry to use this was whack. So catch me say if somebody living in outside London, now say you need to UK Londoner, that person is not settled. How can you say such a thing? Now, yen show be a oti outside London. Now yen show be a oti London. I can tell you the fact that sometimes once outside London, the ways are kind of like different. It will be out London and Kasa. Now, who catch me say so oti outside Londoner? Can't brabo and I say I'm not being settled, bro. For real?
No. You are getting things wrong. Interview is a whole lot. Or beside different questions. Maybe express me like in a jovial way. Or no DJ Jam not I say, oh, Gucci there. If you follow me for long, you know how I live my life, how I talk. I know me and my fans how to entertain them. It's just something like a DD agro. But the question here is interview no be one shit. One interview, no, just a part of the interview. No.
Bro, do you know before now? I'm not for the ones who know. I have played the interview from A to Z. My boy interview now here, from A to Z. From A to Z. This guy, like a guy, remember in Washington, this guy, how can you do 300? Kinsolo, mami can't say so.
UK Morgan had an hour point Juma Bawabre also rest, bro. The reason is, sometimes all these things, sometimes Obiawo how we see a but we say I will be a interview no case or 16 hours a day. The reason is Boga, UK Boga, semi make a choice 16 hours a day. Nipana or your interview ni misa question say. Hey, break is saying the woman. UK Boga, I can bet you say, maybe 16 hours I'm here, beside Kusak. Ubet me and dodgy, sleeping, uncle break, once or 5 hours break be the article. So what you say?
Kinsolo, put your boy last year. When him say, Kinsolo, when him say, HR, yeah, I said you are overworking yourself. You can be questioned.
Yeah, of course.
No, but wait. UK Boga, let me say something. Bro, I'm coming. We live in UK here. There's rules. UK, the system won't even allow you to even work more than 6 days or 7 days. They won't allow you.
He's saying that it works.
They won't allow you. And then if he's saying he's an Uber,
Kwame,
track. Wait, let me finish. Bro, let me finish. No, listen. You can do it. And the way he's talking, he's doing Uber and everything. But let me tell you something. The only reason he's saying he's making that 10K or whatever, that means, let's be real, this guy's not paying tax because Uber, you're self-employed. Yeah, right? Am I right? You're self-employed. He's living in UK. He's not paying tax at all. He's not putting his tax through. And he's saying, when someone boys do Uber as well, he does only 4 hours. He make like $1,000 in a month.
I don't think so. Yeah, Uber. I don't. And Uber was sick and way, but
I had one of the videos saying Let's be real. No. Solomon, UK program about out here. If you're making 3K or 4K a month, yeah, let's do the logic. You're making 3 or 4K a month. How much are you paying for rent? How much are you paying for electricity? How much are you gonna put down to save that much? To say you're making 10K in 3 months.
I think it depends. I will never debate on this because how
no, it's not. No. Listen, it's not. But you can't debate. Let me tell you something. If he's saying he's making 10K, I live in UK. I live in Croydon. I live in London. Yeah, even outside London, you can't. London, you make more money than even outside London. So you can't. Even if you live outside London, you can't even make that money. If you're making that much money, that means you're a drug dealer. If you're making 10K in 3 months, you're a drug dealer in UK. Let's be real.
Kwame, disagree.
What?
Kwame Nyabotre.
Nah, bro. You can't see.
Odi yemfa de wo kan UK Boga yemfa de bra Kwame ka no. Bra Kwame di tie. Young guy bi e kan BBC kire me. UK, and I was debating UK Boga, I was debating on him in terms of ono no catch him say we save 6,000 as free month no. In terms of Tamaguchi koye an interview no. I was debating on him in terms of oye single no na meti ase say okay oye single intino obetimi asave UK Boga me am me da hai say me use myself as an example any because I have a family. But if say me di omo me nan hye omo shoe na me single na me tua dan ka 500 wa London na me tua me bus pass ni bibia UK Boga sa 6,000 na boy in a car for free month no me tie na say because we are single bro so what you say na bra kwa me ti me pese o ti ma say the all can media, to be frank, me minimum juma oye. But I think say ebinom ebeti mi enya ebinom but minimum juma oye. Bra kwa me said they make what
Solomon ebimu nya.
But let's be.
How was it? Ebimu ya was you.
No, let me be real.
Now we have to ultimate nya.
Let me tell you something here. If you're in the UK, you listen to people that social influence and everything here. They actually talk about it. There's a UK book. I don't know if you know about some UK guy, or no, he used to hang around Krypton Cool Night, and he even talks about this kind of stuff. He talks. I'll try and find a video and probably post on my Instagram and on my TikTok. He actually talks about UK Hanum. We don't earn that much money to even think that we can even be saving that much money. Do you get where I'm from? Because the rent and stuff you pay, and even if you never got a wife, the more UK Hanum, you can't save that much money. Bro, let's be real. In 3 months, if you say if you say in a year or a year and a bit, I understand, but you can't say 3 months, bro.
Yeah, now we can be 6,000 now, boy. 6,000 now, boy. It's about 10,000. I don't know how we need a plane on fast back
now.
So you're telling me you don't sleep, but your body will be fine for you to be okay to be working without no sleep, bro. Make it
forget, Mama got me throw. You must be a hard working. So what I say.
Track. You need piano and your machine. Sebi machine poor. Et me say. Now, what's a guy when you alum sema? Guy will say he works overtime of 300.
I think 300 hours a month.
Hey, Charlie, for real, 300.
How do you get energy to do a second job for 300 hours a month?
Hey,
UK burger, and it will come.
also 300 a month.
Slow cast wasn't
Baga,
coming. You know, me too. You be cast.
So
See
yes,
money go.
sleep in.
Yeah. So 300 no kind a month in India. 2 minutes we try and throw. Okay, 100 overtime a month, and can make a biamano. And now 150 crore, but 200 a month we try and throw.
I saw see any overtime now the whole year and the whole month in 300 hours.
No, Kinsolo, what my 300 hours the whole month.
Okay, let me
including overtime.
90 hours a week.
So yeah, live in
Before my 90 hours a week.
Overtime there possible.
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, even UK Hanum, if he's working, let's be for example, I'm going to use an example. If he's working for Sainsbury's, Asda, or those things, they would never allow that. And because the system will never allow you to put yourself in that kind of. The system will allow you to do that because the system is going to know that you're overdoing your body. That's what I'm saying. If it's an Uber and everything, I will understand that. But at the same time, I'll say that raw, you're making that much money because you're not paying tax. Do you get where I'm coming from, Solomon?
No, Kwame.
Matthias.
But you not gonna kind of 300
my 90 hours a week. 90 hours. People do 90 hours a week. So how much a month? 90 hours a week.
Kinsolo, is Mibao. Taking out the 40 hours muno. Now one sense why 50 hours.
Okay, UK Burger TCC, I'm a part-time job. Me here 25 hours a week. Me full-time, me here 45. How many hours, Nana?
In the same company.
Different companies.
It's 70.
No, Solomon, Mami Chipin, me made my here for 4 days on, 4 days off. What I say? And then overtime. And then I put it another 10. Me started 6 months another 10. Before this number year Juma. So okay, so until I say unima
it can be possible.
Me here recycle Juma. Me start on past 6. Me put number 10. That's my overtime. What I say? But I'm simply 6 to 6.
You do so how much do you earn an hour? Just put a calculation. How much do you earn an hour?
Tell me how I'm earning. Me basic pay. I try to 15 pounds per hour 10 years. And here me shift 10 years. Me be here overtime. Tete me chama.
Yeah, go on.
Me be here overtime pay and now and I'm be overtime a time and a half.
Yeah.
The next day a double 10 years.
Yeah.
The next day a double.
Mm-hmm.
The next day me sign me back sign a triple.
Mm-hmm.
To check his caminya.
Yeah. Okay. And then how much tax are they gonna take off you from all
tax
that?
Them Japan.
So after the tax, how much? UK got me back. After the tax, how much are you taking home that month?
Most of them take home the minimum control.
That's what you're doing a calculation from. And how much?
No,
how
I
much
don't say calculate.
Kwame,
the first say we are Monday to Friday, no, and I say 8 hours, and that means we'll be a said man. What do I say?
You know, track. Me no Kruma. The more you work, the more you pay tax.
Yeah.
Now, so
UK Burger track. As I'm now kind of matter how my working out, but me how many permits me from a tuja. Oh yes, I be exposed to CCA.
No, what me expose me because me try me cover bank. Over to my cover me try me cover bank. You try me cover bank. Me will be bibi until we expose me and me cover chrono. What do I say? And let me tell you something.
Me can say, me say, you check him out, be expose you. Until they make an say.
I was in work and Sikano and work and yes, it be.
Over expose me saying.
No, bro.
I don't know.
No, it goes and kasa. Oh, the same in pano kasa.
Say based on the work and on. See, teenage check him out. See, a best expose pay a waji.
Oh, okay, Matuasi.
Do be canon. Maybe say me can do be can be my
Matuasi.
No.
Matuasi.
Bibo, what I say?
What can me Martinasi?
So now I want to echo sack. You know, you're almost 200. Yes, yeah. Now you came earlier on. Let's say you end which one ended. Let's say 10,000 pounds in a month. Now so echo sack so which one expensive. Now what I trying to say?
No, or no say. Scanner me mekano or bet me tenachi achake obo hu scam nya na man to bet me suppose me twi no kan wante
it's na you
scam as a month
san what bet me calculate scam gina as a month the okan me metenase what I say sometimes social media na say you kwase ban be back but because we is me am nyi nipa na chi on the no so nya
don't debate no correct and you kwase
on the no
so let me back in you. They are making that say, I know there is people out there. Can no doubt. But say, Ubeba, I say, now Ube can't say, what do you earn? Kitolo. And then me point one me bafi me tell me phone say this thing is going through my head. Into me checking the kind of people like Juma, let's say 100,000 in a year. It's mission man say no. Boy, he doesn't even have the qualification. Now, track, like I say, he got license about certain stuff. Now, he being a carer, no, carer now, or you know, bro. He says he's a mental carer, bro. Also, sleep over nyama, bro. Carer for.
Tips
and just say, obey me. I say we see you form.
UK Burger.
Oh, bet my drop me, drop
UK Burger.
Yes, bro.
You know, Akwana Sama Wakano, I think it's an outliner. A bit more Basana Juma Ukrano. And I know people who are crane operators and all that. And some of them are earning maybe even 10 grand a month. Into an outliner, but on average, it's impossible in this country to make to save £10,000 in 3 months. It's impossible because I ran a business myself, okay? And if you look at the economy of UK, only 5% earns over £100,000 a month. I mean a year, actually a year. 5%. Yeah, the average salary is around 32. Oh yeah, my friend say white collar job, you are looking around 60, 75. That means you are a chartered accountant or a senior accountant, right? So when you get that, remember 45% is taxed at 20%. Anything over 40, you are taxed as 40%. So you do the calculations. It's impossible. But AB or no peculiar skill set. You say welding under sea. They go for 2 months, then they come back. Sikane dosun papa. So it's an outliner, but or can and the customer say a general so to UK ube make that kind of money. I want mistake no one.
Now why you said what is our sister on krata?
And that's it. So or can general, it is impossible to make that money. It's impossible unless obokrono.
Chips. Oh. Chips.
Yeah, minia, boko there.
Say me ba in UK in send if you na ba be mu and anka obi asem de nanka fa me mum de but the anyama ekikono ekika kono yesua de yenya be ma Gucci e ba asesi a na order ni paste be be chere say he earns 3,000 something and I maybe some of the number of jobs are already oh yeah bro meaning na him say the more I obey you juma or see in the month no oh yeah 300 overtime
Obwa. Legally, you cannot do that.
They lie. The guy, they lie.
Listen, I run a business. I've been in this country 27 years in corporate world and all that. Nobody will allow you. EU law crab by now you can only do 48 hours. That's when you sign to.
Thank you.
So anything over that, you are breaking the law.
They lie. The guy, they lie. The guy, they lie.
No, it's not lying. It's real. You are breaking the law. That's what I'm trying to use. Let's use Sainsbury's. Because they won't allow it.
No, it's not possible. Even if the company get caught, say Obi over 48 hours. You be fine.
Please, can we do one after that? Chips, patch up mine.
Yeah, many am that's it. The Atiano say a nasem na waka. But it's a general issue obi a HNRJ. Yeah. On average, personally, I believe say and there will be to me. It's impossible so be save that amount. £10,000 in 3 months. Next, every month you're supposed to save over 3,000 quid, and that is impossible here in the UK on average. But it is possible for some people, some few people. Now, me try no contest, on say your content and your contest. Say obi bisa wasem. Now oka say. Oh, UK hano went to me and say this sikano nature say owning krata and as when you hard work na. Then you are trying to say obia or one krata wo UK has say na oye jume biano change na trying you are supposed to make that money. It is obi edan krata so say tier 2 for ye by careful be near the adin. Nurse for kra NHS obo and take home within the month no kra be 3,000. Send odi betua na rent na send obe 70 na send nipa no one krata. Or you're hard working. Enti what's your home? Yen samo kan ye. And yes, you're on more other country. They don't know the minimum wage here in the UK. They don't know a hasetna. they take it to assembly no. You make a lot of people come to the UK, and when they are not able to meet that standard now, they become depressed. No mabemobu. They met me, I can say your uncle for me juma more than that. Your uncle for tech or IT for near the idea. They are making about 5,000, 6,000. They can decide to save about 4,000 and use 2,000 for rent. Ayo mo ankasa a lie. You obo honso bet me ajibe 4,000. Obeka say me hassle me teme wo fan chain. Obi krate nebusu ni chain so beba ha bekebi. What I say only sika into your rent. Etu obo ha ojini sika na enu ano no. Obo honso a
facts.
Obo
No,
honso
I'm thinking what you're saying is true. Go on, continue.
yeah. Obo honso ojini sika na onye free company ni mu no. Or other source of income enu ne tua ne rent ma no. Enti won touch ne salary no. Enti yeba social media na ye kasa in such a way say obia benya ne so en ne chefa but oh ye no random say went me as vida na oni nkrata bro nkrofo ebe won krata hard working but they cannot make that money. That is the gospel truth. They cannot make that money. And in fact I wasn't kan ye can say content ni mu adwuma wo ye ne take home salary.
So now after mabo when na wie no me tie audio no na audio no mu no o ka say oye carer or say enye carer na nkasa na oye mental health carer. So now mental health carer no uche ni ka say mo sisi no person switch na obey Uber ni na sifo no until me catch him say that means this guy doesn't have a permanent work. It's not even a contract job, and I think so, but maybe an agency. Because you can say more, bro. Or can I say if you come to the UK now, one medicinal landing, you are not being settled. I just utina landing and so why you settled, but uti also landing there. No,
that's cap. That's lies. That's lies. That's lies.
Bro, I think answer the union can first, it's possible to make that money. I know people who drive Uber who take some 1,500 a week easily. Yeah, they do that because I've done that myself for a while. Then I stopped. You can make that money, but on average, now normal. So you should save £10,000. No.
So Flex, me as I'm saying nani say yeah, as I'm saying nani say, or see or yeah multiple jobs. Let's say 3 jobs, bro. Tax now I want the second one. I say the 3rd jobs, and I say is saying because you working within Kata now you are doing this kind of multiple jobs, bro. Tax now better no one can say so
bro, I know they're not possible. I know they're not possible. So or you pay year, and you're possible.
Because question I be saying now and say you be saying DJ Nyam be saying say so after now what you will bills ni be a no you to tax ni be a no can you save £10,000 in 3 months, bro? As someone you can next kakitwa na you can want some no.
I don't know make us say or you pay year, say you 10 pay year, and you're possible. But if it's a contract worker, it can be possible. Because then he decides how much tax he will pay. But now, Chroma change tax system, no. Before your contractor pay you, no, or take tax in the answer. So if let's say you're on a let's say you're a contractor, and the whole year, assuming that you are not going to get any job, but you get one contract which is 100,000, they will tax you based on that 100,000, no. Selbinyano frequent every month be until the tax year near Yama rebate. It's not possible to be making that kind of money.
All right, Ekosak, patch up brain mine.
UK boga. Me dey assembly ni pan mekan Ghana Bob. Near program or Brown or buy. Or buy mbusan question no sre no say sikoi. So into all hey on was akọ. Me heard trouble carol say you can no say Ghana buy nche. Hono yembo ntu. Because obu oba kuruma kura nche so na onim krofo a mutan link so hadada. Na me dey make an say wow we teach that because you say this obi say na say o come be pressure. My brother, it's your own cup of tea. Because tips can say me, but the tips they can create. But as the Kruma say, oh yeah, tax say, about 40%. Lady back over kind. So, and say a POI in 40% now. Let's grab about 2,000 something. I know, okay, say, number one can always expose, I don't know, yeah, fast see, let me take them meeting, come on, who was also or so 300 hours, right? And I pay slip no return 3,000 something. Inti or the pay slip in the buy. I was expecting to or this one buy.
Oh, from mother.
Or this one buy and come here because my run me.
Echo. It's not been a mean yeah. I know how pay slip works.
Oh, there be you keep on some more any different. So, and it's or the hot any buy. So let's say when you on so long kasa bebre. So and it's hard now boy in the beto it's up to him me ko say me challenge but me ko say there me tena I presume can control the benya da but me say o pese me chiro bibi a me ma chiro bibi me kasa bebre. So what I say but mommy en kan okran chire ho ko enya sa yenwa bi mo ma ba no wan hwe ya hook up no be donso especially yenwa ma no
men switch topic no
me switch here because once we there ya de ni panic kan enti influencing crowd enti baby me gina me 1,500 me ya ka chire wa brabom me tua me sika e be ka me 500 into what is the next source and it's one also be can say hey yenwa ma mo ba enchi nyina kwa kugina chi me kan okra chire. I was also driving Mercedes. Hey, this guy is driving into Uber Komuno. Let's say a plan setup. Intimidate me so happy so I'm money now. You don't hear Juma. You have to be content with what you have. Me kind of natural plane.
All right, thank you.
Because me because I me come no crunch now. Me me tell me come no crunch now. So let's say on can if you no crunch na anchiro. Because I know the private thing. Now we are also more make us much or more very intelligent our munim system for Monkasa Bibre. And a program, I mean, you know, me too abonting. Me cannot go natural, but you no man who may be any panabay on cancer. All
right,
Madam say.
All right, okay, thank you. Sir Cobbs. Right, why are you busy? Esther Fori.
Ba hacho.
Pacho, one is your buy actually.
Mea na me kasa.
Pacho Kasayanko.
Okay. On say your bra tips and gist any echo sack eke can same be. On average in idiot say okay cancer same way or TikTok so now per se with depressing crowforma omofa kwati kwan bi so de koyade because on average figures in the obetima who pay slip so but how well or how sure do you think is a ubetima save that amount within 3 months? And on a more serious note and crowphobia me but obi o make us say or running on one kasani business, AB or running recruitment. He's into about 2 or 3 sectors, cleaning, healthcare, and industrial. So such people now more yes and your mana like or more contracts be brain. Sesika we granted is but on a normal job wa UK hana emrada hano. How possible now bet me a civil sales can so at yes here. It is a one kasana ukra information be a amount me a civil exceed na you don't have to generalize it now mfa emet na hanmo enkasa because ye can be some newbies or may aba fresh for so at yes here. Ebetimi ammo atumfutu aguomani na ebia na de titru bi kura no hu ne say one estimate ade na akwakuja na akoye ene o ma bia nsem fata nti ebetena no ne kasa ya mo menye very careful na de mi hu ne say eye blacks nso na ye kasa sei ye kura de ye ni loopholes no ye nim the system no kura ma iska e okrom ha Indians ni Pakistanis for any idea the omuni kura Bangladesh for omuni kura secret ni nyina but obo so betimi a discuss side we public sa they won't do that you say ko bibi ni ankasa na be side we ebi mutimi ye omo mutimi ye na omu kura mu personal information omo de yes side but usually no mostly no kura is either say omo work per contract ni ade na omo business sectors no and yes side we na company background na be allow ubetimi anya 300 to 400 hours na one kasa so ahwode na wehefa. I've worked in Morrison's before as a team manager. Moreover, I make us say because I'm a manager anisa. But that time on krana me that opportunity na me yes and ultra 40 hours na. Omo betua sika omo betua ne bia 40 quid an hour. Enti no krana omo ma undru sa. Omo ma exceed 40 hours ni mpo na banka mpese. Omo tua oseska no. It will buy the true threshold na no market. So adwuma ho krom se adwuma ni ho. What did you exist na say? It ye kasa ya na mo me very careful. Kana TikTok kan me say bi no mu be kasa ansem we no purposely say mo de be traps de sunsum crofo bi mfidie. So ho. Sika na de menka say binya. ebinya ebi bosika ne pa but unya ne system no so na say system no so no bills ne ta ayi no rent ne ade no ne evia mortgage ne ade na say giska no so enti jani nyina na se behwe ya no kasa ne hu se de besify be kasa fa na num dwane dɔso dodo obi akra no a wonya sika o kan public bebre
All right, okay, so let's Okasa.
Before I see from him said the Ebra can no I think say we obi a oba bruche foforo na obi dru a na time I buy and any time I physical and crat and you can do more shifting and no one hwe kra won you know health and obi timi akun but in terms of normal UK jobs no maybe security company they will give you like 40 hours if you need overtime we acquire be 50 to 60 hours per week. Yeah, ma being count. Then when your extra part-time job, it is me part-time job I mean is bank. So and no yeah different. Or a credit card company. That one is different. It is what me call 60 hours or hana ko 1 hour be cool. The purpose ne say over 30 hours ni ba. I think say me no me free say bia wo joke. But why is it bia ba? You are an press no bia no be make that money about it na obeye kasa be so. Nti aya yi na yenhwe ye kasa yi. So aya yenhwe ye kasa yi the way I see kasa TikTok no people are watching amount for observing we nipa 234. Ebi anye nipa 200. Ebi obebi obun say nipa last 2 weeks Friday yeah life anopa we were like 210. You any nipa almost 19,000 our life. No. So I say people are watching from the work no. A man for air show. So TikTok is yenya butre yenhwe ya no ne kasa ye yenuan mo maba no mamu me enfa pressure ento wo so so yes ye top pressure mabinom some of your words ni bia into be say I don't know how video into because I don't know how to do that. Obeka asem bi ebe divert obi adwene. We need to be very careful. Some of the things are you putting on social media. UK boga I was here very careful. Pensa you best say you nuanu bebre a omo be krom foforo no you best say omo omo kwan. Any kwan say yes and asem bi ho you don't need to come to social media and put it there. The UK medimbesiana mahwenkra no nyame sha
Me da se pass say baby am eba live bia no to join me da was here pa na me show. Tips o final words and I say o wo so kakra.
Yo, menia mamenka we na mensi form. Na me enka wo ho. Obadwuma pa. Na se omo academic nyina. In fact, media space ni dey America. So one kasa kra we use channel. E dey aye content a different from say your schedule for an interview. I wonim say very bigger platform. Ultimate can say all kosa interview no. Na wonim de okoka wo ho. Enti se woka se o me kwana makoye ade bi se de be obi be hu se me wosika wo UK ase me na me flexing na se ya. At the end of the day no, obema enkrofo bebre omo be coming out you. You see abeba online I feel na be prove hu. O ko say pay slip ni ade but nobody need that. Adwuma we nobody need that. Obi to UK ase de oje. And let me tell you, say ye kasanso a na ye de nkrata be bata ho a eno na ya na man ye problem. Enkrofo mo make a lot. Ebi ye Airbnb adwuma ni ade. Ebi kura nya sankrata no mo de ba ha se. But my enter into Airbnb and you're making more than if you bet me I saving more than £10,000 based on the juma or your side you so nanya nkrata. But o ka say me na de nkrata no be bata ho say when timi anya say you need na say uni nkrata na say obi on nkrata bia na onya hard working dia. E ho ne de mene no enya adwen. And before so be ka say no wa chirem say e bi nso kra ntumi nyasa e bi mu ye care omo je 2,000 quid a month. I'm telling you bro. Ebi mu ye care 2,000 quid a month.
I didn't your grounds no into him.
What is here? Ebi mu ye care
2,000 quid a month. Tips if I say the particular and let's say 4,000 po.
Na oje 4,000 energy se bia wo hand a obe wa se bia kwaje £400 dan bia keto bia kwhyem. Ebia na wan kasa na wo squeeze wo. It on average no it is not something I was here can say o kan dia na wa ka chire mu ben prensa. Say minia £10,000 de obi betimi de 3 months enya obi betimi de 6 months enya obi nso betimi de 1 year enya minimum bi a ono month bia no wa brain wetimi asave ya 1,000 ono kra wa yard yo ti say nipa no emi a 10 months and I say even 1 year think how kasa go social media space na obi ba UK ha say ya na wahu ba bia ne level eden ewo say ebi mu save 1,000 ebi save 2,000 etime nyere me ho empem so nkomanim but obeka say when time save 3,000 I can say 10,000 pound within 3 months that is over 3,000 quid a month then me sure nzemni ano wan kasa yi onya other platform onsa rectify the mistake no now on breaking it down ema obia enko ba bia obetumi ada me nua me da ase
and I'm any put a make action and say, oh, sometimes no, obesity going to interview or before I send or look up post it on the page. I'm a wanya viewers no wanya nisika. Now, all besides our questions no. Now usuka kwa year because they say bro me catch you say this guy so about bonti crana be kindness and some clienti. Once they say what say because you got followers or followers here pa. They say no followers here. Now Baba Beckham as a papa crash and for because he said who chantro because already no can say who to be na den na like who Baba thought that our landing now open 10 bedrooms dying. Bro, look at all this.
Many I won't say so case obeto da Orlando now man looking suspicious somebody when na man for big business say oba UK da ben because ebi awa be UK be 2 years now obeto da 10 bedroom Orlando 10 bedroom nya 3 nya 4 10 bedroom Orlando na yensusu entina make say ebi onya sika but enye na dwuma wo ye no sika wo ye sa be man crofo adege wo sa na afi akofa say me biraba say 10 bedroom Orlando what are you talking about? Now, credit score ni you can say annual can say only reference na obey yakra to attain that 10 bedroom in London. Say okwaje mortgage 10 bedroom, not 4, not 5. So mama ye hunu there we are ye besa kayen say unnecessary pressure on social media no. Ever for so bia at the end of the day. Obia wo wa say bia no pesika ko fie mini ade obeto da wa akra still na wo hwe say obetumi abosesin bi e wo fie. Enti kakra obia benya bia no na ye nyina ye de kofie unnecessary pressure no ehu hia e wo can say social media no so me nia de metumi aka no
James indasi ye pan so me buy me crap me sound ka when fa come why you say kasa sama froze on kasa
okay boga into I think at the end of it on say we all agree say near Ghana kind no and factual. It is not realistic unless you have that special skill set. And for me, if you are fresh in this country, just know your purpose, why you are here. Just stay in your lane. Do what you can do for yourself. Don't follow the masses as to whether someone is getting 20,000 or whatever thousand is the person is getting. Just know why you are here. Do what you can do. At the end of it, to make sure that your well-being is very intact. You can't do how on earth do you do 300 hours a month and still get energy to do other job?
Bro.
How do you do that? Are you just sleeping and they're paying you or what? Does it demand? And even if it's just an intellectual exercise you are doing, the brain will still get tired at a point. So it's not realistic. I don't think so. Realistic. The side issues.
Obi can say so. See, the guy didn't mean his words in the interview. Come on, in the interview he was just making fun. Okay, right now, ebi afina oba sisia. Nipa ne muno asa ba. Nipa muna oka say he was joking, no. Eba be sisu e was so what I saying say.
And I say Obe Provie say he has such amount at the end of the month. And you no cry. Unless ABA or some other businesses now we are not aware of. But realistically, averagely, it is not true. It is not true, sir.
All right, Pacho.
UK Burger, all this why you be joking,
What does it?
Meaning, sir, throughout all these 12 hours work now, where you cry, you be joking. You'll not be getting that amount. That means you have to go back to Ghana.
I was asking him questions, but MCB questions they kono osi from. So this is what you were saying. Or say, Nijmana oyeno, or to me 300 hours overtime in a month. And it's all now share or show you or the phone you share prove say Yensha Sikawa and which is like 3,000 something. The wages. But say account other business you see on ma why on the like it's maybe some question I won't say your question son already. see from so this guy was like, oh, or ye Juma, like or a carer. But also like oh yeah, like we see one like say or a Juma or factory. But oba life we see or a carer or a mental health carer. I'm see okay. Question now ebisa na boy we jane here. You call you couldn't stand.
Yeah, cool. So for what I know, the person I'm in the Kasa, the last person I'm in the Kasa that I know this guy, said the last job one in a year and it was a factory job. And he was earning 1,007. We are in the UK, people can change job at any time.
Yeah, true.
Me know Tiasia Yeka say, and then me year Juma say what I'm a different job. So that is not even a topic. And I am telling you, sir, it has been a timer. My year Juma as CV 8,000 for like a month either. Right? And it is because of, say, first of all, me running me business. And that time I wasn't paying rent. And so when it keep on for, I think, sir, for 4 months, not even for long. Yeah. I am telling you, sir, Obie no hono mo a, oye Obie Juma. Obet me catch you, sir. Obe services can I was also to rent. What I say, Ebio Yusuka and I say, offer train, whatever. It is impossible. Me sign a video now where you know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Me who say it was a joke. Sometimes when you go for interview, you can say anything to get your trend, and that is exactly what he did. So even Oye Juma crying say Oje 3,000 say the will see the better na the other incomes earn 1,000. I am telling you, say even apart from me and kasa me income, I major me other income. Crying, I would say it's 1,008. Yeah, every month me other income. But as I stand right now, it will be very difficult for me to save that money because me rent a crown is not a joke. Plus my car maintenance, my petrol, and all that. As I told you before, I'm in rent. When me manage service someone in that, I was the me say. It can never be like consistent for you to save that money for Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank, I hear you. It can never be consistent that. So what I mention. So on the kind of say emote na kind of every day cry. The day na wunya ready so be kind that day na kind of cry be say. You understand? Me and I make us a many video me who you know. Me who say what can be be so trendy. Let's just jump on it and make it trend. That's it. I never believed that he was telling the truth because, as I said, Ubiya to me came here just to get his strength, and that was it. But for him to come around and video any part of those no more any part by 1,000, who be comedy dinner time cry why he didn't attack them because, as I said, he won his strength. That is why he decided to like
wait on your video.
What you say. But at the end of the day, one thing that people don't understand is that they will start something, but when you go extra, then they'll be like, oh, why do you involve a mom? Why do you involve that? Fight doesn't have any formula. You started
you keep on saying that.
Yeah, you started saying the memo 3 baby mothers, which is not true, but Jimmy-phobia attention. The moment you made that statement, why involving my family? So now come back so be involved family, you should have dealt with me straight. What do I say? So the moment that you start that, I can bring your mom, your cousin, your papa who come could tune it in a baba. You understand? So me, as I'm now working there, me experience now there was a girl, I'll post the video today again on your mental healthness. Mental and also on you, this guy is Obi on your assistant on your qualified mental healthness. On one case or you qualify mental health band 4 or calculating the secret the tax not due 2,200 a month. And as I stated, Obi any honoma or war chromo hanoma even nurses for no crown ban says crown say no more. So what you say? And as I'm not worker say, oh, Obi Beka say, Wajaka to have 4,000. So 4,000 it can be say Wajia won't your tax because most of these people, you do music in a moment and they will pay. And at the end of the year, they will pay their own tax. So, 4,000 or another 3,000 or cash water. 3,000 it can be possible, maybe after tax, because time I make Amazon. There was a time I made 3,600 after tax. But to save 10,000 in a month, in 3 months, Charlie, let's be honest with ourselves. We all live in this country. Won't me? Impossible. It is a work as unless I would go for a trend. Next year, you jump on it. Let it stay like that, but don't try so hard to come and defend it. Say, and I made me a year, and I made Juma me. Now, do you know how many people in this country we are doing more than 5,000 fiscal cash because they will pay tax at the end of the year? Omukran, they can't save that money because of bills that they need to pay. And so, what's your comment in a was in a Omomote Ghana? No, and Omu keep on saying so. Oh, it is true. What do you know? Go and left Omomote Ghana no pen and make his comment. So, what's the deal? Obiano Hono Moti Yuka. Or said as trouble is saying maybe he is not paying. Yeah. So what I say, it may be at the end of the year, no, still bet your tax, and it's going to come out from that money. And I know can still cry no. So you have to say what the example, what the 3,000, send the pay must say or the betray 3,000, yeah.
3,000. That I don't know see the first job no, but other jobs new.
Killer, my man can someone tell. Before so budget 3,000, oh yeah, your friend say Kara. E will chroma say no. You need to bank overtime. 3,000 something. You need to bank overtime. Amazon as my making, I may bank a lot of I may use my base 6 days to make that money. And for him to make that money, no, that means that he bank a lot of overtime, but he can't say so.
That's what he's saying. Say 300 overtimes in a month.
Okay, now make us say what the why is overtime. Now that's all can say. Oh, ABA, maybe YouTube source of income, TikTok source of income, different income. I will understand it. But for you to say, oh yes, money we also acquire another job. Now that we are boy, who want to chroma. Now me my year Juma day and night grab 1 month and come you.
I tried it before.
Of course, say Juma yeah no some short of period. Maybe I will year project be now he has got to push it up. But won't mean yes, it is all can say, oh, Abia, me a day and night for Abia 1 month. Said the one Mr. Bekache will say, Meme Diano, me save you that money for a short of period, it was 3 or 4 months. It wasn't ongoing thing. We will understand you. But Beka say, me save you 10,000 every 3 months. Actually, who are you trying to deceive? Who are you trying to deceive?
Trouble. And then also, in the interview, because full interview, full interview, boy.
No.
Yeah, interview, like, what's your full interview or YouTuber, bro? It's really crazy. Now, so, this guy say, like, when you live in outside London, more amuti outside London, na se bi osi more amuti outside London, na no, more just settled, UK. But, Uyubia, now London now you are not being settled. I am UK. I just with London that's why it's settled.
Why is it like that?
Is say no say oba London I'll be pay dan obe pay no na nko 6 bedrooms but say 10 bedrooms na ewo ho ntino or we say oba be 10 bedrooms apartment in London.
And to no 10 bedroom about there. And I make a just say, you want to send me on my mail like I am me entertainer. So when I see videos like that, I understand where he's trying to go or penetrate what the journey which it is allowed. And when you say that, put it in mind that people will come for you. What I say, who dear grow? Me say, I know say he was joking 100%.
But bro,
still,
this guy came here on to defend it all.
And American say, Sada na warrior, I don't know man why I'm out for a what dear, I'm out for a car, stay in your lane, just do your 10. Baba be defending the China, Masabua. Oh, but Sada, I hear Obi and Hotchel bet me about soon.
But bro, do you think say this thing now actually can get effect on him? Say, but he say it gets to a certain point.
I mean, Obiani the one the strength is it here, and then the mental health is here. Maybe there are some certain things that it doesn't get to me. So I say, yeah, what did you want to say? I did BS with internet. It doesn't really bother me. Debbie America, me do me phone amada, but you be so honoma. Would dinner tema or the hokra na a bone trimatim the DNA and get bell. I can't see me Jimmy. I can't see me Jimmy. This was uncle for the video bet me about them.
Me, I'm on say them did not do I call you because who can say I call did him.
Oh no. I'm just joking. Come on.
So Carlos, so I only say my friend say me blapping because you champion. So with all due respect, can we put this thing like ceasefire because for you to reply the guy duetting on his video now about your rapping. Can we ceasefire?
UK Burger, one thing about me people don't know is me normally I work from home. The only time you see me going to work and say Abia obi blow our shift. Na me nyobia man cover na me because I need to go and cover my shift. Ain't me more time pa from kwasi asem. That is what people don't understand. Abia me catch us me video 1,000 a man. Some me tia is me nyahwe. Me di awie. Omo wodwum. Ebi obi na be fese ni tie ne ya. Na ebi abaye dem ma.
Carlos, fireman why no? I'm for mbu security for okra no ebi na me fireman pa.
And they don't know, sir. See, I make a chance say, me enipa kra oje less me company mu oye 2 hours a day. And also kra no a weekend Friday Saturday no ye.
All right, Chobo Carlos, hold on, mommy. Man be ba say mkofo menu ba say. Omo na mo ye security. Omo say omo ye security juma no. It's a boy ask me no be kan end because they end they can see that £10,000 in 3 months. In Pacho, who was that security sector or 80
So, and I make a say security job, there is a lot of money in. Because make us and I mean make even example say, Obi on your 2 days keke no, or your 2 days, 8 hours. A month be a do jealous, me 1,001 or something like that. Yeah. One thing about the security job, and they say yes, Chrome hard. Ejuma be a sika womb, but it's about the tax. It's about tax. Obi the oji highest pay. I will me side. 1,000. I think say 700. So 1,700 no. Or no like or no the tian tax. And unim baby. Everything I me like me this sikana mon. So what you want is a won't your tax that will affect you in the long run.
Yeah, it will affect you.
And then so who jam because me just can say me service ya. No, you can't save that money because have you paid your tax? That is the question. Time I me so na me yejuma mobi. Na me Central London. That time na me timeje £3,000, 2,500, but you need to do a lot of overtime though. That is the thing. It's not like so we have normal hours, 40 hours when you say scan. You need to do a lot of
trouble. Can one person because let's assume say one person. If I say a Sunday panel was 2 million and that's how when say or my 300 overtime, Bro, will even the company allow or HR allow say you bet me what
David.
It's not allowed, right?
The only time they will allow this unless say you work for someone like me. And honestly, there's some men like and me tax. Yeah, and it's a private company. In this ano, so we be quite me akoko da a hono mobile 1 week no go fee. They hear no so be wojuma. So what I say? And that is like a be call like straight like this is your monthly pay. Na my balance kakra man start tax man obi home obo. You understand? But most of the job, 99% of the job, nobody is going to make that payment for you. They won't allow you to do that kind of crazy hours because it will get back to them. Uchika Kranas or Konakunya accident, how many hours in a year? Now, Boswa, or manager, or any company, they're in trouble. So you are right on that side, you know.
But after the 300 overtime now, Osanso was side job. So I was asking this guy, who ni Padriano kra ultimate da? Like, what time did that? Because me June I'm in TSM.
And I make a choice UK burger, you don't need to take so you nipa. So when I make a choice, coming on the internet and say stuff to get your trend, it is allowed. And when I so be defended, that is allowed too. But who yenipano now the 1+1 at 2 say I could work on into them.
That's a Gucci Amani Huno part 1 and 2 and no Mr. say and I know first I'm subscribe to your channel. Thank you.